What's up guys, Chad with Character Club, sitting here in a familiar spot inside a Ford E350 van. And if you saw my previous van build video where I took a 12 passenger van and turned it into a stealth camper van, thank you so much for watching that. If you haven't, I'll put a link so you can go check that one out. Guys, I'm completely blown away. That video got over 400,000 views and I now have around 4,000 subscribers on the channel. And I think I started the channel with 11 subscribers. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for giving me the thumbs up on the video, for the comments, and then obviously for subscribing, because it's kind of blown my mind. So, you know, with that being said, I'm taking this way more seriously than I thought I was going to be doing. And in part of that, I'm bringing you a new project, and we're gonna start from scratch on this one. So this one is a newer model. I think it's a 2016, 2017, but this one is an extended. So this is the 15 passenger, longer wheelbase, which means more room for activities. So I'm super excited to be able to build it out with the extra room on the inside. I'm gonna take some elements from the previous build and then also incorporate some new elements and twists into this build. So let's get into a little bit about this van. So this is the introductory video, and let's just jump right into kind of my thoughts on where this build is going to go. Okay, so starting up front, this van only has 41,000 miles on it. Super great shape, very clean, and everything looks good. So it's got a backup camera, the stereo's good, and so nothing, as far as changing anything up here, I'm not gonna do any changes up here, except I'm actually going to probably convert one of these to USB ports and do some kind of cool phone mount system for the owner's phone. So that'll be what I'll do up front. Oh, also I'm going to be putting in a light bar that was requested by the customer. So same thing, I'm actually going to put a light bar to fill the bumper. So there'll be a switch up front, and then obviously not going to change anything here. It looks great. This van has really good tires. Already have all-terrain tires, so don't have to do anything there. And walk around. Let's walk around to the back. Like I said, tons of room for activities. The previous van, or the 12 passenger van, it stops right there. So you get all of this extra space with the 15 passenger van. So you can see that additional row of seating would be here. So the plan of attack for this van is to take out the headliner. I need to take out all the side trim, take out the 2 seats, and take out the floor. Then what I do is I go through and I'm going to insulate the ceiling, the walls, the floor, and then put a wood floor down before I do anything else. Then obviously going to put the headliner back in and reutilize the headliner and all of the trim, and then build around that. Basic idea for this build. Same thing before. Water system will go here, the sink will go here, storage here, and there will be a bench here, swivel seat here. So that's pretty much the same as before. Main difference is this one, I'm actually going to mount the bed horizontally going across the back to give us a garage underneath the bed platform. So we'll also have a additional storage on this side, because this bench won't take the entire length. And then I'm going to see if I can make or buy a seat that can swivel out so it could actually be used by passengers. So it's something that I have to research. It's an idea that I'm going to explore. I'm going to get custom curtains made for all of the windows that have some form of insulation. You know, the good thing and the bad thing with passenger vans is that, you know, you have a ton of windows. The bad thing is you have a ton of windows. So it's great for scenic views and things like that. But as far as insulate, you can insulate the roof, the ceiling, the walls all you want, but your weak spot is in the windows. So, you know, there's only so much you can do. There's only so much fabric. Even if it's insulated fabric with Insulate, there's only so much that can be done as far as the windows. So we're gonna try and work on that with this build, and it will help, but again, it's not gonna solve the problem completely. So the plan for this video series is every week or 2 weeks, depending on how much stuff I get done and how much content there is to share with you, my goal is to be doing an update video, a short update video. I wanna make them less than 10 minutes long, and to give you guys a glimpse into the process of building a van. It's not gonna be a how-to guide, it's just gonna be me building the van, and then, you know, as we go, you guys can, you know, see the progress and go along. Now, with all that being said, the build is not 100%. My philosophy for doing builds is to get a general idea of how I want things to go, and then the vehicle itself dictates how I'm actually going to build it, where stuff is going to go, how big it's going to be. There's no right angles in vans, especially this Ford. It's all curves and weird angles and different things. So I have a general idea that I just laid out to you. If you have ideas, if you say, hey, it would be cool, give me some suggestions. I'd love to hear your feedback on, you know, what you liked from the last video and what you think should carry over into this build. Again, I want to use elements that I used previously because, you know, having done it already, it hopefully will make this process go a lot faster and smoother than the previous time. But I also want to add new twists in. I don't want it to just be the cookie cutter same thing as I did before. So we'll have some differences. And that's it. So that's just a quick update on where this video series is going. And thanks for sticking around. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell to get notifications when new videos drop. Like I said, my goal is to be consistent. I don't know if I'm gonna be putting videos out on Mondays, Wednesdays, or Fridays. I haven't figured that out yet with the channel. But the first thing I wanna do is at least get you guys weekly videos. So hit that bell, hit subscribe, so you get notified when new videos drop. And the next video, the whole plan is teardown. So I'll see you next week for that video and can't wait to get this thing going. Thanks for sticking around, guys, and we'll see you again.